Yeah, when I was on tour in the US, I just flew to every city.
Did you?
I didn't even go with an opener. On tour, I would open for myself. Uncle Roger was my opener.
No, really?
So I save a bit of money that way.
So Uncle Roger is your assumed character, kind of. It's like it's another character, but it's just you.
Yeah, it's just me. I speak with a stronger accent, and I'm a little bit grumpier.
But you're not wearing a mustache or a cape or anything.
I wear an orange polo.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's Uncle Roger.
And it just took off because it came, if you want to see someone, Uncle Roger mostly complains about food, right?
Oh, yeah.
And mostly about Asian food, like fried rice and those things. And if you want to see someone complain about Asian food, it better be someone like extremely Asian, right? That adds the authenticity and the comedy of it.
Yeah.
So that's why it took off with the food stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's just me with the orange polo, stronger accent. When I do Uncle Roger's portion in my tour, it's like my old material. I just let the character do it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
People love
that's
it.
me. Yeah, the orange polo. But, the bar for character comedy on YouTube is very low.
Yeah, that's a good
Just
point,
put a shirt. You just put a shirt. People are like, holy shit, are they the same person?
Yeah.
Like Adam Ray's Dr. Phil is higher effort than whatever this is.
Oh, yeah, dude. It just seemed like the best guy at Home Depot, Like a student. You look like a student at Home Depot.
Oh, thank you.
It's very great, man. Yeah, people love Uncle Roger and people love learning about different food through him.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's one thing. What made you decide to go into a food direction on your YouTube, man? And some of my audience won't be familiar with Nigel or Uncle Roger, and that's okay, right?
That's
but
okay,
it's the way you kind of effortlessly kind of just like, I think you seem, this is what it is to me, and this is very judgmental.
All right, here we go.
I'm used to seeing some Asian people be more probably quiet or not have maybe the similar sense of humor. And I think your humor seems very similar and relatable to just somebody like me.
Oh, thank you.
So, yeah, and I don't mean it like it's a judgment because it's like, well, what does that matter, right? But I think that's why it seems so like your humor. Sometimes I feel like maybe some Asian humor I wouldn't get it, or even if it's an Asian person with American humor, I wouldn't get it as much. But yeah, yours just seems so like effortless and comes across, man.
I feel like every family has an Uncle Roger type character, right? This person who likes to talk shit. This know-it-all who likes to talk shit, loudmouth person who's just roasting everyone.
Oh, yeah.
I think every culture has someone like that.
Maybe pedophile or none.
Yeah, no pedophiles.
Okay.
No. Keep it PG.
Okay, fine, whatever, man. I don't know, whatever. I'm just asking what the question is.
Well, I growing up, I think most Asians love food, and we have opinions, a lot of opinions on food and where the best thing is and what is the best fried rice, for instance, So during COVID, I remember I went full-time stand-up comedy September 2019, so 6 months before COVID hit. I was like, finally, I saved up enough money. I got enough paying gigs that I can make a living off of stand-up. Yeah. And then COVID hit 6 months later. I lost all my work. So I had to be like, okay, I have all this time on my hands. What do? I have this idea for this character in my head. And then one day, somebody sent me that very first video, the BBC food, this woman making egg fried rice. And I was just watching, and I was just like, this is horrendous. This is horrible. Yeah. So let's put that character idea with this reaction video, YouTube idea, and then things just took off from there. So, and I realized food is relatable, to Asian people, to everyone, right? Fried rice, everybody's had fried rice before. White,
so good.
Asian, black, doesn't matter what race you are.
Everybody likes it.
Yeah, everybody likes it. Everybody has had it. Everybody has an opinion on it.
Is there fried rice crispy treats or no?
No. We can start one. That's a good idea. Fried rice crispy treats for a little packet.
I like that, huh?
Yeah, but it's too sweet though.
It's very sweet.
Maybe you can come out with a savory one. Yeah, that is the BBC food egg fried rice video. The one that I reacted to.
And what is it?
Yeah.
Who is that?
Her name's Harsha Patel. We did a video together.
Wow.
She was just, like a collateral damage. She was just a presenter. And the BBC gave her this recipe, and
Harsha, she's got, her pronouns are heavy in her first name.
Harsha.
Oh, wow.
So she does a lot of bizarre things, like...
I don't care. I would buy her a damn omelet somewhere.
Yeah, she's making the rice and...
And so what is she? This is your... you know her?
Yeah. After the video went viral and she was under a lot of... she got a lot of hate messages.
About this video?
Yeah.
For making bad rice?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
this is like a
we
Meghan
filmed the
Markle
video
effect
together.
or whatever.
Yeah, something. And then I realized my videos where I critique, when I roast celebrity chefs or I critique food, those go really viral. They do super well. And then after doing it for a few more years, I was like, okay, people trust me when I talk about food because I try to keep it honest. If the food is good, I say it's good. If it's bad, I say it's bad. So that's why I think I can make, do some good business in the food world. That's why now I have restaurants, I'm writing a cookbook, all that stuff. And it's fun, man. It's like fun. I've done I love stand-up still. I just don't have the time to do it anymore. And I'm taking a break from it because I realized I wasn't devoting enough time to it. At most I could do 2 sets a week. And that's not enough.
That's not enough.
That's not enough. You feel so rusty. The first 10 minutes of your set, you're getting rid of that rust and you can't really get better. So maybe one day when things settle down a bit, I'll get back to stand-up because I love it. It's just that, that instant reaction from people. Yeah.
Well, it's funny, I think, how if you try, was it scary to try that first kind of food video? Because it's interesting for an entertainer, if you're in a certain world or space, right? It's interesting to then try something different. You're like, well, my friend does this and it's really neat. He does it super well. But if I do it, is mine going to be okay? Are people going to perceive it as okay, right? I think that's a big fear. I have friends that do great sketches. Like Shane Gillis does some really great sketches. Like his,
I've seen. They're great.
Yeah, Gillian Keeves.
Oh, I love that ISIS Toyota sketch.
Some of it is just so funny. And there's times where it's like, I'll think of a great sketch, I'll write it on my phone, and I'm like, well, if I did that, would it be okay? Would I be too? But it's like, I think you think like that, right? It's normal.
It's normal. It's normal to think like that, but nobody cares, dude.
Right, that's the truth, right?
Yeah.
But then, I don't know, if somebody saw somebody doing something like a bunch, you're like, oh, this isn't the avenue for them. But then if you have a good instinct for yourself, you would kind of notice that as well. Here's what I'm asking you, was it hard to do that? Was it hard to just take that leap and be like, I'm going to try this different thing?
Oh, yeah. I fear the judgment of because back then in the UK, nobody was doing YouTube, It was just a weird thing for someone to do, for a stand-up to do. Other stand-ups would be like, oh, yeah, he's just a YouTuber, that kind of almost like a slur, right?
YouTuber.
Yeah, YouTuber, ugh. But
no hard R on it.
YouTuber.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude.
YouTuber, please. But yeah, in a sense, the thing you want to do with your channel, introducing people to more things, that's kind of the same with what I want to do, especially from a food, because food is so tied to culture, right? So there are a lot of videos where, sure, a lot of them is me roasting celebrity chefs, but there are also a lot where Uncle Roger travels to a place. Like my recent one, I went to Thailand. And I got someone who lives there to show me. Mark Wiens, another big food person.
Oh, you ate at 6:30 a.m. You ate in the morning.
Yeah, Thai green curry in the morning. Oh, the best I've tasted. So good. And I feel like a lot of the times when Western people go to Asia, they always show the weirdest parts of what Asian people eat.
Like come eat these cat nuts or whatever, huh?
Yeah. So I feel like me doing this is kind of like almost like an insider view of Asia compared to like a Western perspective of Asia. And I feel like that's my little contribution to the internet.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Oh yeah, that's me.
And that's just
That's
just a secret curry spice.
I look good. This is a high effort podcast, man. You got a Photoshop person on board?
Well, yeah, we got one guy. But it's just a secret seasoning you're selling.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
That's a chili sauce. That's my new chili sauce.
Well, I think Asian food is just expanding in the U.S. I'm sure that it's just growing.
Yeah.
Look that up. Is Asian cuisine growing in America? It must
be. Definitely. And there are so many of us globally,
Of Asian.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Asian.
Oh, you see one Asian, you've seen them all. That's the old motto.
Yeah. Asian cuisine is growing.
It's growing in popularity in America. This is reflected in the increase of Asian restaurants. Well, that's easy to say.
So it's getting more and more specific. Oh, sorry. Please read first.
Go back up. U.S. visitors to Asia saw a 33% jump, while Oceania and Central America each saw a 30% increase. So people just traveling.
Yeah.
Traveling overall is just increasing their palate.
Japan is the gateway drug to Asia because Americans love Japan. But then when they get there, they love it so much, then you get the courage to explore other parts of Asia. Thailand, Cambodia, see the landmines, see the ladyboys in Bangkok.
Oh, dude, They'll both blow you up.
Yeah. Yeah. One's a little nicer, I think.
Yeah, that's true.